lift it up, you'll see there's pinball buttons on there. This is my pinball machine, 4K Sony Bravia monitor, 120 hertz. I got a gigantic 3D TV as a back box over here out of there. But I'm not here to talk about technology, and that's why it's all turned off. It's turned off and covered with whatever this thing is. Somebody will tell me in the comments. We're well into spring, heading into summertime. You can smell that grass outside. I get excited every single year. When I was just a little boy, I got into baseball. And if baseball bores you and it's a sport, you're going, who cares? It's America's pastime, right? Apple pie and baseball. And every springtime, April, May, June, I'm into baseball, at least emotionally. I may not be playing the game. I may not be actively out doing the game. And you know what? Something exciting happened recently. And it's been a month or two ago. And baseball was coming out. MLB The Show 2023 came out. And I haven't played an MLB The Show for quite some time. And my grandson saw me playing it on my new Alienware. I got the M16 laptop. And he saw me playing it on there and goes, Papa, I want to play. I want to play that with you. Can I play? I said, sure. And, here's my grandson who's been taken to multiple Seattle Mariners baseball games. And I was shocked to find out, as I started talking to him, that he didn't understand how the game of baseball was played. And I said to myself, okay, well, this is a teaching, a parental teaching moment. So I took him through how to bat, and we went through an MLB The Show 2023. They have a Negro League bonus area that you can play through. So you can bat against Satchel Paige, the great Satchel Paige, and other great Negro League baseball players. I took him through that. And all of a sudden, this kid's getting really good. He's playing on there with the controller through my Alienware computer. He's playing it. And by the way, it was through Xbox Game Pass. If you're wondering, well, how was he playing it on the PC? Because I streamed it from the Xbox. It's an Xbox Game Pass game. Which, again, if you're not on Game Pass, every day you can do Bing rewards, searches, and things like that. You can earn points, and those points can be redeemed for the Game Pass, and it's well worth doing. But anyway, he's into this game now. He's really, really into it. Okay. He was so into it that last weekend I went to over there, and I told my wife, he likes to play with a wiffle ball and the plastic bat. I wonder what he'd think if we played with a real ball. So I got a mitt. I brought a mitt from my kids when they were young, still have them, and a real ball, baseball, and took it to him and showed it to him. We had a little glove still, and I had a big glove, and I taught him how to play catch, how to catch with the real ball. I taught him to protect with the glove, make the glove. We started real slow, just pitching back and forth to each other, and little by little, I would pull back further and I'd throw it a little bit harder. I was trying to throw it away from him, but he kept wanting to jump in front of it with his face. And I'm like, you can't, that ball's going to hurt you if it hits you. So you really got to be out of the way. So I was trying to lob it very lightly out of his way, but he'd kind of jump in. But he was using the glove and he was getting good at it. And all of a sudden, I noticed something that happened in him, something really exciting, game-oriented, and that's why it dawned on me, when I was thinking of what could I do for another tea with Todd to talk about, I need to talk about this. So the excitement he had with baseball, he's like, Papa, I want to play baseball. He's not interested suddenly in his computer.'s not interested in Rocket League. He's not interested in any video games. He's interested in baseball, just like his grandfather. And my grandfather, I remember he's passed away a number of years ago, but he would play catch with me. So every time, he's like, Papa, I want to go out and play baseball. I want to play baseball. And this is where the story gets really deep. So then I told my wife, well, we don't have we don't have really a bat or anything. So let's take him to Walmart and let's go shopping and let's get him a glove, a real glove of his own, a new one. And we'll pick up some other stuff. We picked up a tee. His brother came along. My grandson's 8 years old. His name is Axel. If that isn't a cool name for grandkids, I don't know what is. But we took it and we took him over and we went to the park. And what do you think at the park? They've got basketball. They've got people out there grilling out. It's summertime. It was a wonderful experience. And you look at America, this is what makes America great. You go to a park and you see families out there, they're barbecuing, they're grilling, they're playing volleyball. But here's this baseball diamond and nobody's playing on it. Okay? Nobody's there. Not a soul in sight. Now you look over at the basketball court, there's tons of people playing basketball. Every net, there's just a crowd of kids. So I go to my grandson, I get him up with the bat at the cage, I start pitching to him, little by little. And as time goes on, I start to notice something. I'm pitching to him, he's hitting, we're fielding, his uncles came over, they fielded balls out in the field, and he went out and fielded, we took turns hitting, sort of a makeshift baseball game. But as time went on, all of a sudden these other kids are appearing. This other kid, you could see him sitting on the side, and I knew he wanted to play. So I looked at Axel and I said, hey, tell him, see if he wants to play. We got other gloves. We got extra gloves, by the way. We took it to the park, brought extra gloves, brought the ones that we had from the kids when they were young. Hey, grab a glove. Get out there. Shake some balls. And this kid said, I've never played baseball. So I'm showing this kid how to bat, where to stand, and throwing the ball. Next thing you know, we got more kids. We got older kids coming out there. They're kind of leaving the basketball area to come out to the baseline. And we got like a mini game going out here. It was cool as could be. It took me back, and it reminded me that games come in all flavors. It's not just video games. I'm a lover of all games. And it got me thinking back to my high school. So I went into, this is another story that I'm meshing in, but I went back when I was in sales prior to online stuff. I owned an insurance agency, and I won a sales contest, and one of those contests was in the Kingdom in Seattle for the Seattle Mariners, and I got to be in a game where the earthquake happened in the Kingdom, and they evacuated the dome. And I remember, it just all came back to me. And I remember Ken Griffey Jr. pointing up to his family and ushering to get out because there's an earthquake in place. And lo and behold, I said, you know what? I remember winning something back then. And I went and looked and dug this out. I won this at a sales, it's not in the greatest condition, but it's an authentic Ken Griffey Jr. signed bat. You can see the genuine. It's not been kept over the years. I should have put this in like a case. I cleaned it off before doing this video, but it was all dusty and it's kind of beat up a little bit. But this should have been in a case. I won this from a sales thing, but I can't wait to show this to my grandson, this Ken Griffey Jr. bat, and share this piece with him. And I just want to remind folks out there, when you're playing your video games, and maybe to get out this summer. Get out there. That's my message. Get out. Spend time with the children. Go to a park. Play some other games. You can take your Nintendo Switch or Steam Deck or whatever out there, but get outdoors and enjoy outdoor games in the weather. If you see somebody there, and teach them, it's really exciting to teach somebody else how to play a game they've never played before. But I just thought that was so neat that there's this wonderful baseball diamond right in the middle of a park, not being used, and it's a packed park. But after somebody goes up and starts playing, then there's interest in the game and interest from the kids. And these kids were having a great time. And I know this is a somewhat video game. It's not, it's kind of left field for this channel, but it's such a neat story. I saw another story from Twitter about this young girl who was flying on the plane. I think it was Southwest, and and people were like reluctant to sit next to her because and she's like talking and excited, and she's ordering drinks. Hey, we want water because we're gonna paint. And she brings out her paint and stickers, and kids have an infectious energy. And if you're old like I am, an old codger like I am, you need to have that youthful energy in your life to remember what all forms of gaming do. So I just want to, this is my public service announcement, Tea with Todd number 2, which I'm sure won't be as popular, or maybe it will, about spending time outside this spring and this summer. Get out there, go to the park, take that summer vacation. You got kids, if you've never taught them baseball and they're hung up on a computer, my grandson would rather play baseball, real baseball, than play any video game or play on his computer or play on the phone. And I thought that was the neatest thing ever. And I'm a guy that loves games, all kinds of games, especially video games. That's why I left everything dark behind me. You know what I'd like to hear? I'd like to hear in the comments your stories of playing any type of games. What games do you remember as a kid? What games for you were special? And they can be any kind of game. Maybe it was volleyball. Maybe it was volleyball on the beach. Maybe it was lawn tennis. Maybe it's golf. Whatever sport it is, it doesn't have to be video games. Maybe it's playing chess. Chess outside. On a who knows? Playing hide and go seek. So many games. And they lend themselves to outside. It's just so wonderful when you get outside. I should have shot this outside. Oh. Anyway, thank you for watching. And have a good time out there this spring and summer. Hopefully I'll get another video out and it won't take me another 5 months. But if not, this has been Tea with Todd. Should be iced tea with Todd outside, shouldn't it? I should have recorded this outside.
Thanks for the raid.
Reaching the end. Thanks for the raid. It's never meaning to end. Beauty of always these eyes before.
Thank you, Hazy.
Just what the truth is. Can't say anymore. 'Cause we love you. Yes, we love you.